Hi everyone, this is Paul from Awesome.tech. Today I'm going to talk about 4 points, not five, 4 points that people raised on the internet regarding to the Super Gerbil controller. Uh, First point was actually the confusion about the steppers and the onboard motor controller. As you see, we put everything on little sockets. And the idea of the sockets was that you could choose. So you have the flexibility to use internal drivers or external drivers. And we even broke out the pulse width modulation port for the spindle port. So you can actually drive external motor drivers, whatever you choose, like a VFD. It's up to you. Um, Also, there's here a port where you can actually apply 10 volt or 5 volt for this optocoupler output port, so you can choose which kind of voltage levels you want. That brings me actually to the next point about these multiple voltages across all those ports. So what I try to do here is to give you optimal flexibility. So you might have 12 volts peripherals like pump for your mist and for your floats. You might have 24 volts for your steppers, and then you decide to put all the limit switches on 5 volts or 9 volts. It's entirely up to you. If you want to drive everything off 24 volts or 12 volts, of course you can parallel plug all these power ports. Apologies. And that works well. There's no problem with that, switching that in parallel. Next thing is the USB Bluetooth ports. So you can apply Bluetooth, but you say, well, then I have to apply external voltage to the board because I don't have USB. Well, you can leave the USB plugged in and run the board, the processor on USB, and use the Bluetooth. That's possible. Or you can unplug the USB port and apply an external power supply used purely for the STM processor. So that is again lots of flexibility. Just the plane going over. So the last point that I want to address here is the Gerbil community. I got some commentary online where someone says, yeah, people want to stay with the official tree of Gerbil, the community tree. Well, the whole point for me of doing this board was I waited so long. I waited for 2 years for something like this to come out, and it did not come. And at the end, I thought, well, why not? I do it myself. Let's take the plunge and write it. It was 3 months of continuously working on the firmware, writing it. So yeah, it was a big adventure. And the official Gerbil GitHub community, it's just one guy, one lead developer. There is not much support for him. He has a full-time job, and next to the job he does this GitHub. So I can imagine that it's a lot of work for him. And yeah, community means, guys, look at the code. If you don't like it and you think you can do it better, then please do. I mean, it's not closed. It's open. Every time you can write something better or you can improve it, then please do. So that's a bit of my rant about the community. I have sent a message to what is his name, Sonny Juen, aka Shamit, and asked him to take up the ARM STM32 port for me. So if my GitHub ever would disappear or would not be available, then it's there with him. And yeah, you could run it on this board. It's available on Awesome.tech. If you want to support me, help me get something back for my writing effort of the board. It was a lot of work. And that were the 4 points. the Kickstarter is going well. Everything is ordered, all the components are ordered, the boards are ordered, the acrylic cases are already laser cut, so they are going to arrive this week. And I have to say, this is really exciting to see you submit a file to China, and then they laser cut it for you in a big pile of 150 cases, and you see that arriving. That's why I'm doing this. That's really drives me. So yeah, feel free to comment and give me any suggestions how we can improve things. I'm all to learn. I don't take it personally, so just rant back. Another plane, so I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much, and talk to you soon. Bye.